Hello everyone and welcome to the week 2 match between Diffusion and Lost Tribe. I'm joined today by Drizzels.
Hey guys.
And we're very excited to see how this match goes. Both, as we know, pretty good teams. Diffusion has reached playoffs twice out of the 2 seasons they played. And Lost Tribe is also a very promising team for just 1 season worth of playing. For now, we'll be waiting for the players to join the table.
We can already take a look at the lineup. That looks really interesting.
Yeah, so we'll have Big C starting for Lost Tribe. That's one. And 3D, the MCS winner, as we have seen yesterday, will be starting for Diffusion.
Oh boy, MCS champion is here and he's top tier. Yeah, there was some hyped gameplay yesterday. Chilling with 3D in the voice chat till 6 a.m. in the morning and he sacked everything in the MCS. If he's gonna draw like that, he's gonna 10-0 Lost Tribe in like a 1 hour. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a really close match. Lost Tribe is definitely prepared. So yeah, I'm excited. Lot of good friends here on the lineup on both sides. So
Yeah, made a better team win today.
and I think we are ready for the first game.
Mm. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't noticed, we have started the predictions for this match. You can check out, I believe, if you click the gem button right below the chat. Okay, so we can already tell by the characters that we're gonna have the winning deck of the MCS versus Blue Eyes due to the Ultimate Dragons skill.
And 3Dios on Water Exceed this region. Oh boy. Blue Eyes going first though.
Hmm. Okay, so he's gonna be able to get one Blue Eyes out, but that is not looking like any Synchro Summon, yeah.
No back row either, so that looks rather like a brick.
Yeah.
If 3D opens Diva Infantry, he can win this turn.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, 5 cards. Let's see what's he got. Guys, it's not just HeyZZy ASMR, it's also Drizzels ASMR, so make sure to also include him. Especially when we get to see, if we get to see Cyber Dragons.
Oh, okay, there's the Diva. Diva summoning infantry. Are we gonna see a marksman from the end? No marksman yet. Going into level 4. Okay, looks like he rather opened control build and doesn't want to go for TK yet.
Mm-hmm. Sure, he's got 2-3 sets, yeah.
Triple set, oh boy.
I think Heinz's jokes are really unmatched, Gaiba.
Okay, based on that he summoned a Dragon Spirit of Wyatt, it's fairly fine to assume there's another Blue Eyes in the hand. So he could go for Ultimate Dragon turn maybe. There's another Blue Eyes.
Mm.
But yeah, otherwise that board is looking quite dangerous. for sure there's like a TTH, a Finish Chain, or Book of Moon, something like that. And then it's
Right.
gonna be really, really dangerous.
Yeah, if he's got something, he has to use it now to prevent the Synchro Summon. There's the Book of Moon for the tuner. One active stone in the grave, but probably not worth getting the Dragon Spirit just now.
Yeah, and I think that's the reason why he didn't went for Dweller.
Hmm.
He's still thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no real reason to attack unless he just wants to lose blue eyes for free, so he's just passing.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see a second Diva?
I wonder if it's gonna be the one from the hand that was last turn, or the one that was just drawn. Okay, the one from last turn was another back row actually, and
Yeah, so you opened Diva 4 back rows,
mm,
maybe even top decked another one, and now he's just going to take out one blue eyes.
yeah.
3 Lee with 3 sets. Oh wow. Ultimate Dragon? No, that's alternative.
Mm-hmm. Should be looking to force more back row in the form of another Book of Moon.
No. Only spells activated yet, so there still could be a possible TTH.
Mm.
Using the stone in the grave to get back a normal blue eyes. So he got 2 blue eyes in the hand and can activate ultimate dragons now. And he still can tribute summon over, in case he wants to.
Yeah, and he also can still flip up his tuner if that is anything worth it.
Most likely gonna see either TTH or maybe a third Book of Moon getting activated to stop something important.
Yeah, I'm expecting probably a TTH.
But on the other hand, the Hope Woven still got the infantry to detach.
Yeah, so in the end it's probably not even needed. 3D just needs another monster, like a Diva.
Yeah, 1 Diva, 1 Marksman, there's a TTH and that's game.
Hmm.
Let's take a look if both have played last week. In the first week of Team Versus season, Day Fusion played against Sun Clan and lost 7-10. But 3D, who's the starter right here, streaked. He went 4-2. One of his best Team Wars results the past few seasons, I think. But I think for Bixie, it's even the first time playing in Team Wars, right?
I haven't seen his name before. He is a season 9 duelist only, so no season 8 or past other seasons, whether we talk about Lost Tribe or another team. But yeah, curious to see how he's gonna be able to deal with 3D.
Yeah, interesting is that Lost Tribe is going with the same roster as last week, only exchanging Bixie for stacks. So Bixie coming in new.
Yeah.
And Diffusion actually doing the same, only exchanging Markham X, who is playing today instead of Jano. So both teams going with a fairly new roster, or fairly same roster as last week. We see Hope Woven killing the alternative by battle and the twin Burst Dragon by card effect. Go Sage, is he gonna flip up his stone to make a rank 1 exceed? No, there's cards of consonants. Now we can add back the alternative.
And possibly force more back row this way. That should be his primary goal.
On the other hand, there's only... Nah, he's adding back the blue eyes and not the alternative yet.
Yeah, so
That's
probably
some
looking
back row.
for... Oh.
MST. Is that a TTH or is that a bluff? And it was a Book of Moon. Still looking really good for 3D. Can deal 2600 over the Sage. Atlantean attack troops. And that's the Angler.
Yeah. Yeah, should be looking like lethal right there, unless there's any sort of hand trap that Blue Eyes runs, although that's impossible.
I know, we know that there's normal Blue Eyes in the hand and lead through into another playable card with the cards of consonants.
Yeah.
To answer the question in the chat, the Twin Burst with Ultimate Fusion, like, it was no real impact, but on the other side, Blue Eyes was so behind the whole game. There was not a lot he could have done anyway.
Yeah. I see Hideki coming in with a tier 1 sub. Thank you for the sub. 33
Hideki.
months. That's a lot of time. Almost 3 years.
Almost since the start of Team Wars.
Yeah, back from October 2017.
Oh wow. 3.5 years already.
Okay, so we will have 3D winning that one.
Since I don't expect Lost Tribe to repeat the Blue Eyes into a bad matchup, I'm really curious what the second deck of Pixie is.
Yeah, I'm wondering that the same.
Maybe if they expect to lose the Blue Eyes to Water, it could be like a counter to Water. Maybe we're already gonna see the first Cyber Dragon. Maybe it's gonna be a Lunar Light. So quite a few possibilities to pair your Blue Eyes with.
Yeah, definitely agreed. Curious to see how Lost Tribe tried to make their lineup for this week. Maybe they expected a similar roster from Diffusion. As a matter of fact, both teams have a really similar roster, but we get to see a Water Mirror, I'm assuming. With 3D going first this time.
Oh boy. Trying to be the MCS champion with his own deck. Not sure if that's the best idea, but let's see.
I mean, if it's any deck that can defeat the MCS champion, it has to be Water, right? Could be Reduction Wings, yeah, definitely.
Could be, but I doubt it. And there's the Diva again. Diva into infantry. 3D is not bricking at all. Just continuing where he stopped yesterday in the MCS final. I mean, it was not even funny. Like every match in the top cut, he just 2-0'd his opponent like 5 till 10 minutes. Even Crucius in the final had like no chance at all. One back row behind the Dweller with the pop. Using the Book of Moon to not get interrupted on his play.
That's a fairly good card right now, but we still have to see a Diva or an infantry with another Sea Serpent.
There's his own Diva. Let's see if it's a TTH or if there's something can protect his combo now.
Yeah.
Territory of the Sharks, so the Drizzle looks like a Book of Moon maybe?
Yeah, expecting Book of Moon.
Going into his Dweller. Didn't summon any from the hand. So maybe he's... Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, he has to have some back row.
Triple back row.
Mm.
Maybe 3D felt the lance delay, so he decided not to TH there.
Yeah, perhaps.
In case he could have saved his infantry and summoned another monster. Takes out Dweller. And back to 3D.
Yeah, gonna be pretty hard to deal with 3 back rows now. Now let's see.
Does he got another diva?
Welcome to the stream, Vinny and Dark. Hope you're enjoying thus far. Diffusion and Lost Tribe, 2 pretty good teams facing off today. As a matter of fact, we'll check the division standings right after the first player of these 2 loses. So either if it's 2-0 or 1-2.
He's still thinking. We know he plays some back row hate in terms of Space Typhoon and Forbidden Lands. But is that enough against 3 back row? That doesn't look like it. One set, another back row. That's not the aggressive play.
Yeah, not looking very good for 3D there. Cannot afford to do any face-up summon, else Dweller will come through. There's the lance.
That's another infantry. Oh, that's not a bad move to protect his infantry.
Yeah.
But that's going off cost of one of his back rows.
Either
Still
one of the back
facing
rows or
triple
the
back row.
infantry.
Yeah. And he's still facing triple back row and Dweller pop.
Yeah.
And by the time he's doing all that, trying to survive and not lose his few monsters, Pixie is building even more resources for possible follow-up.
Yeah, right now the issue is that 3D is playing not to lose and I don't know, 3 back row and 1 pop. Already used 1 lance, for all we know he could have another. But we'll be seeing MST targeting the middle. Dweller will be chaining.
Interesting.
Okay.
Book of
It's
Moon to protect.
gonna evade that pop from the heavy infantry, unless any back row will be chained.
Did he pop the TTH? No, it's a finished chain, but that makes the possible TTH dead. So if the last card in your hand is Diva, or at least another level 4 monster, and there's no alive card to interrupt, there's Marksman. Is this a possible comeback?
The skill went through, so we will be seeing an Xyz summon.
Yeah, now it's really the question if he felt delay or not. I'm quite certain that there's at least one TTH set, so the MST was really good. Going into Hope Woven and not into Dweller.
Yeah, he probably also felt a possible lance delay. So
No.
probably
Yeah,
could
I
be
think he's
TTH and
gonna
lance.
No. I think he's gonna use the effect on the attacks to not die on damage step, yeah. What's the question? Is he using Marksman or the infantry to detach? Infantry goes in. Another finished chain. Now, is he gonna destroy the finish chain or... Oh, Dweller. Oh, the infantry is negated by the Dweller.
Yeah.
Oh. That was a good move.
still one material
almost.
left, so Woven won't be able to float. It's just a matter of trying to get over it for now.
I mean, he basically needs another Diva or Infantry and Monster, and the game is pretty over, but let's see.
Yeah, even Lance could be something.
Another back row. Doesn't look like Diva. There's a Marksman.
Oh.
End of turn, not attacking. I mean, if he had Lance, he would have attacked.
Yeah, that's certain. So, I don't know.
Smells like more Book of Moons, possible dead TTHs. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the cards that was we'll be seeing
And
a
the
Diva.
Diva off the top. 3D is going in. Oh boy.
After pretty much drawing a lot of spells and traps, he did rip it off right off the top. Gets the squad out.
Are we gonna see maybe an Amatrix even? Or maybe a second Warp Woven? I'm not sure if...
It
Well,
will be a
I've seen-
synchro summon for Amatrix, I'm assuming. Yeah.
And Amatrix is here. Turn down a possible Lance as well. When Amatrix is maybe gonna attack into the Dweller. Warp Woven still finish chain.
Hmm.
Kills Dweller. Now let's see if Bixie can top deck again and maybe bring out Diva on his own.
Hmm. Is that a 3D that won yesterday MCS? Yes, it is, and he's playing his presumably game-winning, rather tournament-winning deck, or at least the archetype. I haven't looked, haven't taken a look at his deck on the website.
I think at least that his build is different from what Bixie plays. 3D is not using Finish Chain.
Yeah.
At least that's what he did yesterday, playing more copies of quick spells like Forbidden Lands, Mystical Space Typhoon, and Book of Moon,
Indeed.
apart to the 2 TTH. And there, Bixie most likely gonna play less spells and then 2 copies of Finish Chain. But yeah, still staring the Amatrix and the Finish Chain Hope Woven, it's Marksman, 2 back rows, where's maybe a dead TTH, and there his top deck card, and still thinking what to do. Cosmic Cyclone on his own card? It's a dead TTH, that is a hard minus, that's a new drawn card. Oh boy, that's not looking good.
Yeah, he did think for a straight minute what to do there, and I guess yeah, the back row has to justify this kind of cost.
Maybe
Has
it
to
was
be
not the
game
best
winning.
decision to set his Cosmic Cyclone to block himself. Now he's going on with the Amatrix on the Marksman. Even though Hope Woven is Finish chained, he can detach to force out the back row. There's the Book of Moon protecting the Marksman. But still,
Yeah, has to rip off any monster and has to not be something like interruptible by a Book of Moon.
top deck infantry, that's definitely a good top deck. And there's the Book of Moon on the infantry. Not swapping his Marksman into defense, interesting. Amatrix goes in. Did he top deck the monster?
Sonara back row.
Looking at his grave, there is still no trap used from 3D, so a possible TTH late game at turn 11 could be really dangerous for Bixie.
Definitely, especially if he gets any monster out. But even then, he could just get rid of the Hope Woven.
Oh, flipping the Marksman into defense. Another back row. Is this his final Book of Moon?
Yeah, it's not looking too good for Big C. Although at the very least, 3D still has just one monster to attack with, and I believe
No,
Big C
but he
still has
keeps
2 divas left.
no, but he keeps top decking into back row. There, I think everything that is set down there is either possible TTH, Book of Moon. That's really
Yeah,
not look.
from the side of Big C, we probably just hope to see a land set, and right now, Diva top deck.
End of turn. Did he top deck the Necro Valley he doesn't want to reveal, or?
Pretty much any monster you lose to now except Diva. Yeah, there it is. Has to be a good set card now. Possibly a third chain. Oh,
Book of Moon.
so even through chain he can win now.
The other question is, are we gonna see a Drowning Mirror Force now? 3 monsters going in. Drowning can turn this game around. Is that Drowning Mirror Force? And there's the Cosmic Cyclone. And that's game. 3D going 2-0 as a starter, taking out Pixie. And it was in fact a TTH set.
Yeah. Well done from 3D.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back while you look at the division standings.
Yep. One moment to edit some of the scores there. Okay, so right now we'll be looking at the Aroma Garden division that contains both the Lost Tribe and the Diffusion teams who are facing off today. Last week, Lost Tribe faced off against Divine and managed to win 10-6. And on the other hand, Diffusion didn't quite manage to win against Sun Clan. So this match is pretty important, more so for Diffusion, I would say, because maybe starting 0-2 is not the best outlook for the start of season. We can also see other highlights, I would say. Maybe FHX is a pretty good start against Modern Empire, and Bricks and Potatoes starting off with a loss against Supreme European Monarchs. Back to the game. So we'll be having Dave next, coming from the side of Lost Tribe.
Maybe we can see what Dave played in the last week.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'm looking it up at the moment. I'm not even sure if he played last week.
I'm pretty sure he did play though.
Dave
think
played Cyber Dragon and Lunar Lights, and this looks like Cyber Dragon as the counter to water.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's getting interesting.
Yeah, core normal summon. What you really want to see.
Cyber Dragon core, he is there and he's top tier, searching overflow.
And the fusion gate in hand.
Let's see how much back row he got. Cause there, I'm not sure if I usually like the full fusion gate combo turn 1.
Especially since you know 3D is running MST.
No. I mean, if that's a possible overflow and Cyberlord fusion set to deal with his monsters and then the back row end of turn, it's looking pretty dope. But yeah, one MST or so can disrupt that a lot.
Actually, really curious to see.
MST going in. Targeting the overflow, or is it Cyberlord fusion?
It's the overflow.
It's overflow, wow. So the disruption is gone, he's searching. But yeah, that's now looking really dangerous for Dave.
have to hope that the other is another overflow.
No,
Searching the
otherwise
fusion.
he's forced to maybe even use the defensive Sabalot here to not die due to the portal. There's infantry. Are we gonna see another Diva? Third game, third Diva opening from 3D? No, he goes infantry into infantry.
To respond to AXZ's question, this is not a side deck tourney, it's like a 2-deck format. Each player is allowed to play 2 decks, and if perhaps your first deck goes 0 and 1, you can choose to repeat and not play your second deck. We can see that later, maybe.
So there's no Book of Moon, there's no second overflow, so fairly certain to assume that there is Cyberload Fusion instead. Goes into Hope Woven, 1 back row set. It's already really dangerous.
Yeah, has to get rid of this proto right now. Not
otherwise
not as a chain.
I'm right here. And I mean, whatever he's summoning now, where it's facing off. Oh, there's the Cyberlord Fusion. And there is Forbidden Lance, that's game. He's gonna lance the Proto Cyber Dragon. Not possible to go into a Chimera attack over Dragon, since there is no Cyber Dragon banished or on the field. They're only gonna summon another Rampage, and there we go. That's why I said don't really like the Fusion Gate combo turn 1. You're putting your life points low already. If there's one Cosmic or MST, you can get pretty fucked. And we are at 3-0 for the Fusion.
Yeah, and another thing, just as I said earlier, we will actually be seeing a repeat coming from the side of Lost Tribe. We will be seeing another rematch between Water and Cyber Dragons.
I mean, important to mention as well, it was a good hand of 3D, of course, opening Cosmic, Lance, and double infantry.
Yeah, that is very true.
But yeah, I'm quite certain that if Dave would have played this slowly, just going for core, search the trap, set 3, and don't go the full Fusion Gate combo turn 1, he could have played it a lot longer and possible win turn 3 then. But yeah, let's see how the second game is going. This time 3D are going first.
So we'll be starting with the infantry. Will we see a Diva? Will be a chain. So we'll be able to stack the top 3 cards of his deck, probably setting up either a Diva draw or maybe something to disrupt Cyber Dragons. In the form
Book of
a
Organization, let's go. Now let's see how much back row there's gonna be.
Hopefully at least one.
From what I think, the Cyber Dragon build is not playing Cosmic Cyclone, mainly focused on Storm to get rid of back row. There's the Book of Moon.
This is very good. Now only having the back row to worry about.
Support thing? I mean, if he got like core, gate, cyberload, if he got 2 out of those 3 cards in the hand, it's game. Even through a TTH, Vindish Chain or whatever.
Let us see. got the core, so that's one of the 2 or 3.
Going for overflow. Either he got nothing of that, or he already got the remaining cyber load in the main phase. Interesting. What is his last card? I have to say I'm a bit confused, and I'm not sure if I agree with Dave playing Cyber Dragon like that, but let's see what the outcome is. Banishing 2 cards. Let's hope it's not a fusion gate in the end.
Will be the MST. He has probably read that due to the Book of Moon, maybe. Felt the delay there. So he afforded to set the overflow that way.
Yeah. Unfortunate for 3D that he didn't draw any interruption in part of the Dweller. So we are at 3-1. Let's see what the second deck is. Maybe something that is gonna beat Cyber Dragon, or we can check what he played last week as well. 3D playing water, of course. I think he even repeated the water. I'm not wrong. This is Yep, 3D repeated water last week, so no information about his second deck.
Oh. Anti-Mommy.
That's interesting. That could be Star Seraph Dark Lords with new level tuning skill. That could be Tech Genius with Flight Delta Excel.
We've seen level tuning have an upsurge in usage.
And there we go, level tuning Dark Lords. For those of you who don't know what level tuning does, if you are at 2k life or lower, you can target 2 of your monsters on the field, and they're both becoming a level between 1 and 4. Here you're using it to make 2 of your Dark Lord monsters level 4 in the late game, or possible smaller Ukobak that you can pop off another rank 4 exceed with 3 materials like an Ouroboros and Deltaros or similar cards. And yeah, we saw that deck used yesterday the first time with Sniffles from Bricks and Potatoes, and then in the MCS where it performed really well.
As Sniffles mentioned, it was actually Andy Sang's tip for level tuning. And we're already seeing it in usage.
I think so. But he did an open stick chair, he's going with the Dark Lord engine. And yeah, stick chair of course being a bit easier to interrupt. What we know from the past that Cyber Dragon have huge problems just dealing with the Dark Lord engine. Dark Lord Test Cutley Puka being able to dodge the overflow destruction. They have a negate for Cyber Dragon core, so that's a really strong turn 1. Sanctified is in the grave, 1 possible back row. Let's see if Cyber Dragon can deal with that.
Yeah. Certainly pretty good hand nonetheless, despite no stick or chair. It's interesting to note as well that because he's playing Aninomi with 20 cards, one could expect TG as well, and could perhaps, if 3D were to go second, could perhaps force Dave to play differently. Although TG
yeah, but then it
hasn't
depends
seen
on the
much
skill.
usage.
I mean, if he plays the Flight Excel skill, you see it on the number of extra cards at the beginning of the game,
Oh, yeah.
because then you start with 12. And the second skill, the flight control, is not heavily used, so there.
Yeah.
I think it's certain to assume it's level tuning and not flight control Tech Genius.
Yeah, and even then with level duplication, not the extra deck number of cards is changed, but the main deck cards, since Thunder Dragons gravitate towards 22-ish cards. So we're looking here at one revive in the form of Ixchel and one negate from the grave.
Yeah, that's a hard situation. He kinda needs core that is gonna get negated, and on top of that he needs a full fusion gate combo to play through that. But he goes in with the original Cyber Dragon alternative artwork. There is Cyber Dragon core, is it getting negated? Is there a possible Cyber Lord fusion in the hand to dodge the negate?
Will allow
Not
the
negate.
search.
Interesting. Let's see if that was correct.
Just auto pass on 2 sets, one of which is Overflow. Three D is probably thinking if he should be searching for a Tez now in the end phase, but that would put his LP down to 1000, which...
No, but he can't search, there's no banishment in the grave.
Oh yeah, right. It's only the Contact and the Sanctified.
Nope.
You said that level tuning does work when you're at 2000 or below?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. So it's possible live now. So if he summons a stick or a chair, Cyber Dragon player needs to immediately respond to that, otherwise, yeah, there's a possible rank 4 exceed with 3 materials, maybe using a Deltaros where you can't respond on the summon. But yeah, I don't think he's going for that, he's just switching the Nast and an attack. And is most likely attacking over the original Cyber Dragon, yes.
It's gonna go through.
Not using anything, I think that's fine. Don't really expect anything to be done here. I mean, there's no banishment anywhere. Of course, there could be a test in the hand. But yeah, I think at a certain point you need to force out something eventually.
Right. Probably the best time is now, because you don't have the certainty that he has the Tez in hand. It's a risk, but still depends on the rest of his hand, because he didn't play 2 of his cards. For all we know, it could be another core. Perhaps a fusion support, I don't know.
Storm! Destroying 2 of his cards, including the Overflow. Get rid of 1 opponent card, that's interesting. Are we gonna see some traps or quick spells getting chained? Possible support, there's the Overflow. Book of Moon in response on the core. That telegraphs no test in the hand.
Really wondering.
Side. Interesting. Flipping down the Naston. Okay.
Interesting that he went for Naston there. Probably due to higher attack from the Sanctified LP game. Yeah. Just wanting to force out that. So he does perhaps have another core in hand.
No test in hand. He's gonna search for either support or Cyberlord Fusion. Are we gonna see Gate and Core support? There's the support, it's the last card Fusion Gate in the end. Cyber Style activated, summoning 2 Proto Cyber Dragon on the field. Is there a Fusion Gate?
Let's see.
Fusion Gate being obviously game here. No Fusion Gate using. He's not even flipping up his. Am I
core,
confused?
yeah.
Why is he not flipping up the core? Go for Rampage, okay. No, he's going for Cyber Twin.
Opting to keep core face down.
And not setting anything. What is the last card in his hand? I'm so confused. Right now, he just lose to Stick Chair. Like, there's a chair, there's another chair. If he draws into a stick or a chair, that's over. Is he doing that? And
Wow.
he drew into another chair. Wow, triple chair is on the field. Most likely going into Utopia Ray for game. Oh boy.
Wow.
That's very well played from 3D.
What a set of draws right there. Triple chair for the Utopia Ray. And there you go. That is game. 4-1 from 3D.
Our
Keeping up
MCS
with this
champion
form.
and good friends really popping off like crazy.
Yeah, definitely keeping his form from yesterday. I think everyone expected him for to keep up his form like that, but probably not as a starter going 4-1.
I hope he can finally break his curse. Like known from the last 3 seasons. Like 3D was never playing a lot in either Diffusion or Animal Plays, was like more in the background and doing the organization stuff. Whenever he played, I think he even went positive. But for some reason, every time he went positive and played, his team lost. But now he's 4-1 as a starter, so that's looking really good for Diffusion.
Definitely. Lost Tribe also used 1 repeat, so they will only have access to 1 more counter deck to be repeated against 3D, and that's already a win in Diffusion's book.
Taha be mouthing right now.
So every single player from Lost Tribe that is currently on the roster, and still has decks remaining, has played last week as well. So there's still an element of perhaps predicting what they could be bringing right now.
And 2 out of the 3 remaining players are former Diffusion members as well. Both Manny-K and Frost played for Diffusion in their first demo season of Diffusion in season 7 when Diffusion won it all. Frost leaving mid-season, going to the Immortals. Manny being quite inactive, but yeah, they both know the opponent team very well, so I'm expect them to come in and take finally 3D out right now. No, but we see Fake Six.
And we will be seeing Blue Eyes coming from him. Interesting.
3D going first. Are we gonna see Stick and Share? Oh yeah.
Or just pass. It's probably thinking that Blue Eyes cannot really OTK out of a sudden.
Oh boy, like what is that hand?
Yeah,
Stick just passed. Oh boy, that's not looking good.
yeah.
He
I
goes
just hope.
Sage, card of consonants. There's alternative. If we got a second Sage in the hand, that's game over.
Just draw
And
some more cards.
rules.
Oof.
Good night. Bye. That was
Yep.
fast.
It's really fast, yeah.
I think that game took, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds or so.
It was decided soon as 3D passed.
Anyway, 3D going 4-2 as a starter. That's a really great score.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm just hoping that it was a break and not just him hoping that Blue Eyes cannot OTK this turn, but with a hand like Sage and Cards of Consonants, you never know. Alternative, Ancient Rules from the cards. And there you go. MCS winner finally knocked out, going 4-2 as the starter. He's done his job, that's for sure.
Now it's gonna be interesting what they're gonna send in. A possible second water?
It's looking likely, maybe, yeah.
If we are looking on the match report from last week, we had last week Lorenzo with water and Onomat as the starter, so maybe Lorenzo is coming in now with water to counter Blue Eyes. We had Lord, Thunder Dragon's Onomat, and Chuchu, Thunder Dragon's Fire King. So yeah, if there's a possible second water, I expect it from Lorenzo.
Yeah, but it will actually be Markham coming to the table. I think the only one who wasn't on the roster.
Yeah, Markham X being a new addition from this diffusion this off-season. And it's the water deck.
It's 3 sets only, huh? It's not what you want to see. You don't want to let Blue Eyes successfully set up, but that can still not happen with 3 sets. All the Book of Moons, the TTH disallowing.
Three back row, Sage, Searching Stone. Wow, a lot of messages in the chat are getting deleted.
Yeah, I noticed. Someone who wasn't supposed to be there was there, so someone took care of that.
Triple back row from Blue Eyes as well. He's like, hold my beer, if you triple set, I will do the same. Really interesting.
Yeah, one difference is that one's triple set is way better than the other's triple set, I would say. But you never know, I guess. Lance could be coming from Markham, or I don't know, double Book of Moon, double Karma Cut from HeyZZy. Those are cards Blue Eyes is playing, but Markham will just settle on one set.
At least this game is taking a bit longer than the previous one.
Yeah.
Going Sage into Sage, summoning a possible Dragon Spirit of White if he plays it.
Yeah.
No, there's the blue eyes.
We do know he has one leftover stone in hand as well. There's the book.
There's the... I mean, that's already good for the blue eyes player, forcing out the resources.
Yeah, in this instance, it's a... I suppose it's a -1, but you still get to protect your monster, or rather have it on the field. Still, with the back row that Blue Eyes plays, it's probably not going to remain face up afterwards.
Yeah.
Opting to flip it face up now, so if we will be seeing any response, it could be now.
Flipping up infantry, there's Silent Angler.
Yeah, sets the ground for next sea summon.
Still facing triple back row. We still don't know what blue eyes version it is. Is it with TTH in Book of Moon? Or is it rather a lot of discard traps with possible Karma card, Dragaki Break, Hollowed Life Barrier? But yeah, in case they are back discard traps and he's going into a Dweller, he can at least negate the core for this turn.
Goes for number 37. Okay, enters the battle phase.
That's gonna force out a back row for sure.
Yeah. And there it is, the Karma cut for the number 37. Discarding the stone as well.
Mistake? Was it a possible mistake not to go Dweller? Now the stone is live.
Doesn't go for Dragon Spirit,
otherwise.
so it's safe to assume that he's got it in the hand.
Or he's not playing it.
Or he's not playing it.
We saw multiple builds, even though that were the builds with TTH and Book of Moon, who are not playing Dragon Spirit of White anymore.
Yeah, and it is true. His card from hand was a Sage. So he's either not running it as a whole or just opted for the vanilla blue eyes.
No.
Clogging his field, but a rank 8 or a Twin Burst could be available. Rank 8 probably not the best option, or the fusion. Oof, TTH.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
TTHing to blue eyes.
Still though, Markham with only 2 cards in hand.
No Diva, only one back row. Now X6 can get at least back one blue eyes.
Yeah. Probably also safe to assume no Raigeki break. So there's the alternative coming out. Hasn't used his normal summon yet, so if a Book of Moon would be used here, could still go into a synchro summon. And there we see it, the Spirit Dragon.
Nah, I mean if he Book of Moon, the alternative couldn't flip it back up since it was special summons this turn. But there is another blue eyes with ancient rules.
It's looking like game currently, but let's see what the back row is.
And there is nothing possible that TTH or lands or whatever back row hit. Going for 3 and 4, maybe forcing diffusion into their first repeat now.
Yeah, definitely expecting to see it.
Marco makes leaving the table, so they're discussing at the moment if it's good to repeat or not.
Yep.
Yeah, no repeat mistakes here from such experienced teams as Lost Tribe and Diffusion. Had
Yeah.
it multiple times in the past that people are just going straight into the next game without announcing a repeat. That is getting followed by a game loss then if you're not following the rules.
Yeah, you have to use you have to properly use your repeats and be careful, responsible. And we will not be seeing any repeat from the side of Diffusion. So it will be the second deck of Markham. You say?
That's a possible Sun Dragon.
22 cards.
Yeah, that looks like Thunder Dragons.
And Blue Eyes is going first.
Cards of Concept again. Not breaking here either with his Blue Eyes.
Sage as well, drawn off the cards.
Is there alternative coming or another ancient rules to go into a possible... Oh my god, there's Melody.
What a hand.
Take 6 definitely showing why he was in the All-Star team last season.
Yeah. Trying to take it back for Lost Tribe. 2-0 with Blue Eyes currently. Looking for a 3-0 and stabilizing for the game. One back row as well. So that's as ideal as it can really be. 2 stones are looking to trigger. And there it is. Something that I want to mention before Markham's turn starts, make sure to follow all of the socials. I think you can check them out in the chat commands in the bottom left. There's the YouTube, which will have videos very soon. We're currently looking to message some team owners about team descriptions for the YouTube. We will be coming with an announcement for that later. And we'll be seeing a Raiden normal summon from Markham. So no any Aloof combo.
Raiden pass possible, or is he gonna mill a lot of cards to set up Olivia near play? But yeah, this is really not looking too amazing.
Yeah. Not
Ultimate
even.
problem on the Raiden, not even allowing anything. Ow.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt really, because now you lost your normal
Goodbye,
summon.
goodnight. If there's no charge levy now, I think that's already over.
Yeah, and even then, soon as he activates charge, he can just tag out and protect the Blue Eyes.
No.
And that's assuming that he can even get a couple nice mills to extend off of the levy. Ultimate Providence. Card you don't often see these days, usually on the Karma Cut, Regeki Break, and then rarely Hollowed Life Barrier.
And he just passes, oh boy.
Yeah. Should be looking for
Setting
those
another card.
sphere Kuribos if he's got them. There's one, and at a very quick pause could be indicating that he's got another, but not.
No, and Markham X goes 0-2. Fake 6 equaling the score. It's now 4-4.
Yeah, very well done from Fake 6 there. Probably something to look out after if a repeat was needed or not there. But at the same time, I don't think many decks could really play through a Spirit to Blue Eyes and the Providence Pass. Perhaps Water Exceeds could have.
I mean, MST or so into Infantry Diva can maybe beat that. But yeah, nearly the same situation as last week, where it was kinda even score. Jano went in for Diffusion, used Triamid, I think against Onomat, and then decided not to repeat. And yeah, that's looking really similar here.
Mm-hmm. At the very least, 3D's efforts did put Diffusion in a good position, and now looking to counter the Blue Eyes.
Now everything is open again.
How's everyone in the chat doing? Hope you're having a good day. Sunday, as you all know, a lot of Team Wars action, especially early in the morning. We've got 3 matches going up right now. I believe if you write multi, you will be seeing 2 matches. Okay, one on this channel and one on Disturbia's channel, which has Pharaohs against Rafflesia ID. And I believe another game should be starting pretty soon. Yeah, at 11 AM EST, Phoenix against Sky Parameters.
And we have at least one other game going on right now, if I'm correct.
Yeah, Phoenix, Pharaohs and Rafflesia ID are battling on Disturbia's channel. Make sure to check that out if you want with the multi-Twitch link. And the stream for Phoenix against Sky Parameters will start pretty soon. Just waiting on someone, I believe the streamer said. So as for other games that will be going down later, we'll have Smogon Duel Links against Abusement Park at 3 PM and Sun Clan versus Modern Empire to close out this week at 5 PM. So be on the lookout for those.
And looking at the other game of Pharaohs against Rafflesia ID, it's 3-4 at the moment. So looking really close.
Yeah. And both teams have also used a repeat. I mentioned it earlier, but make sure to check out the YouTube channel. It's a new channel and we will be having a lot of videos starting up soon, starting with Season 7.
Okay, and we are going in the next game?
Yeah, we should be looking.
We saw Chuchu being the next person, and he's going in to counter Fake 6 now. Let's see what he got. Is it maybe another Water Exceed? Is it maybe Fire Kings? That looks like another Water. Can he take the Blue Eyes out this time?
Yeah, that's the primary goal. Should be looking to also utilize that repeat in case it goes wrong. Blue Eyes will be starting first again.
Can he put another board of Spirit Dragon with back row?
Especially if it's an Ultimate Providence, but yeah. Caster's Curse. We talk about
One
a
set
good board
is
and
not a lot.
it doesn't happen.
I mean, if there's a possible Cosmic, Amnesty, Trunade, can just play through that. Summoning the infantry. Any response from HeyZZy?
We do know he's running the Karma Cut, so at the
There's
very
the
least
Karma Cut.
we'll be able to live this turn.
What is he discarding? Is he discarding a stone to do something end of turn? Or is he breaking completely and maybe even discarding a normal Blue Eyes or the spell card?
Yeah, definitely should be looking to discard the stone, but
Nope.
doesn't look like so. Any Forbidden Lands response perhaps, and we will be seeing the lands, so not even the Karma Cut.
Diva and this is over already. Okay, we are going for attack troop. And the Angler, that's still over.
Yep.
Going into Abyss Dweller, and then we are looking at a 5 and 4 for the Fusion. It's another fast game that got decided in like 30 seconds. Wow.
Yeah, and once again
Having
with
the,
breaking from coming from one side of the player.
Having the 10-15 turn grind games on the one side, and then we have those bricks and 2 turn 2 OTKs on the other side. But yeah, that's how Duel Links is at the moment.
Yeah, pretty much. But with every fast game, we have to have a slower game, so perhaps this second game between Chu and HeyZZy will be longer, more drawn out. Yep, it's the Brick Ice curse.
I mean, he went 3 and 1 with his first deck. That's definitely not bad. Let's see what a second deck of HeyZZy is.
Yeah. Jack. Oh, anyway, it's way better than how Blue Eyes performed last week, so... And it managed to do pretty much, not the impossible, but putting Lost Tribe in a very good position after a 3D's really good start. But speaking of really good start,
yeah,
we've got the chain.
Going with infantry into Gishki chain is definitely not bad. Now depending on how much back row he got. But yeah, the question is what is HeyZZy's second deck? Jack Atlas could be a possible beatdown starter of Dark Lord. But yeah, gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Or are we gonna see more Rook decks, like a possible Ritual Beast who is beat down, or 6 Samurais as used from Infinity yesterday? Ritual Beast would be pretty interesting.
Yeah. The only other usable skill could actually be level tuning from Jack as well. So...
Oh, he got level tuning as well. I thought that's only on J.
Yeah, I just looked it up actually because I wasn't sure if he's got level dupe, but he does have level reduction instead. But
okay.
Necro Valley, that would be pretty good against anything that uses level tuning.
Yeah, for sure. Dweller, 1 back from Necro Valley coming in huge here. Now, can HeyZZy deal with that?
And not only deal with that, but also with what he stacked on top of the deck with the Gishki chain.
Stick and chair. Oh yeah, at least a stick. Are we gonna see a chair? There he is.
Yeah.
Is he gonna use his Dweller infantry pop or his back row to interrupt the stick chair combo?
So it's probably safe to assume that it is level tuning.
Yeah, level plots. Summoning the second chair, drawing another card. Are we gonna see infantry now? Or the possible TTH? And there's the Dweller effect.
Yeah, looking to target the Scepter.
What is he gonna do now? Can he do some Dark Lord plays, even though there's Necro Valley on the field with a possible back row hit in terms of MST, or is that turn already over?
I think his best bet would be to go for Nastan there and hope for the back row to at least be triggered. Book of Moon, pretty good.
That's what he does.
Chat was expecting 6 Samurais, jokingly, since Infinity did use them as a starting deck in their match against Forbidden Memories. Eggshell will drop the Desire, drawing into more cards. And let's not forget, Chu still has, I would say, a decent follow-up considering he didn't start with Diva but had the chain, so CC.
Oh.
On the set card.
Not on the Necro Valley. Is that a TTH now? Clear both his chairs, or?
At the very least, he will be able to get rid of the Abyss Dweller, and Chu will be forced to use the card he stacked on top of the deck.
No.
Was a book.
There's Nastan. Was a good decision to book one of the chairs, so level tuning is not getting used here.
Yeah. Dropped an Amdusk and a Banishment as well. And he still has a set card, so...
If there's a Sanctified to negate there, but I don't know. Ooh, that does not look like a good follow-up.
Mm-hmm.
And that means also the other cards he stacked on top with Kishki Chain are not Diva.
Yeah.
TTH would be possibly the best card. Unless he's running into a fat drowning mirror force now. What would be cool?
Yeah, that would be something.
Drowning, let's go!
Let's go, pal. Oof. It will be a TDH. Now the question is, what did Chu stack after the TDH?
Nothing.
Nothing. That is
maybe a second Valley, maybe a Silent Angler. Ooh, and he top decks his stick.
Yep.
That's 200 off lethal.
And now the last card, the Infantry.
Was it in fact Silent Angler who got stacked? Oh, and the Book of Moon preventing that already, and that is game over. Fact 6 equaling the score out again.
Guess we'll never know what the second card stacked was from Chu. And another Scepter to be summoned.
I mean, he can find it out now if Chu is not scooping and he's going into an Evil Swarm Ouroboros.
He's looking to do exactly that.
Is Chu scooping fast enough? Or is he revealing his card in the end? Destroying two, drawing 2 cards. Using the Ouroboros effect. And it was an Atlantean attack troop. Oh boy. Definitely not the best cards to stack up with the Gishki chain. Of course, the TTH was not bad. But their infantry attack troop follow up. Not what you want to see. And we are at 5 and 5. Still waiting for my German boys on Lost Tribe to come in. But I'm really sure that both Money and Frost are still gonna play today. Unless Fake 6 is gonna go 9-0 now. But I'll adopt that. A 9-1.
You never
Okay.
know.
Being fast and is using the second deck.
20 cards, Yami Yugi. It's not often you
That
see
good.
Yami Yugi these days, but if you do,
No.
there's only one skill, realistically speaking.
No, two. Either Sorcerer's Conduit or Destiny Draw, most likely being Destiny Draw, and it's either Fire Kings or Lunar Lights. Starting with a turn 1 pass, playing lots of fan traps, but
Yeah.
that's not too great against Stick and Share. Oh yeah, but he only got Stick, attacks, and takes 1800. Summoning a Veil.
Yeah, so it's probably looking like Fire Kings maybe. I'm unsure if
Still possible Lunar
he's-
Light. They are playing the same cards, but can't say it for the moment.
I actually didn't really know Lunas run Veils.
Yeah, usually they play triple Veil, triple Circuribo. Pass again. Daniel YGO in the chat saying Lunar Light best deck. Since he made it into top 32 of top 16 of the MCS yesterday with Lunar Lights.
Yeah. So
And
well
then
done on that.
facing a really sad matchup of Weather Painters. Something he couldn't win.
Yeah.
We are seeing the second stake into chair, draw a card, gonna go into rank 4 exceed, possible Ouroboros to discard something.
Looking to do exactly that.
Destroying the Bedlam Boxer Veil, draws another card, 6 cards in the hand now. Discarding one. Is he gonna discard another hand trap? He discards a Fire King Avatar Barong, revealing Chuchu's deck. Banishment of the Dark Lords.
Getting the Sanctified. Probably looking to discard it with an Nathan or a Nick Shell.
There's the X-Shell. Boy.
A lot of cards drawn, so Nastan, yeah, is looking very possible to try to force an OTK.
Discarding Contact. You got everything in grave now. There's a Sanctified, there's a Contact, there's a Banishment.
Even the Ukobak.
Even the Yokobak gonna revive an X-Shell. That's looking amazing for Choo-Choo, but for sure he got another hand trap to stop the OTK this turn. And then maybe going into possible Fire King plays next turn.
Yeah, definitely.
Not attacking. Interesting. Afraid of triggering Destiny Draw possible. There's
Island
Fire
off the
King
top.
Island. Off the top. Oh, was it a mistake of not going in? Is there even any hand traps?
Let's see.
deciding to destroy a possible Garunix. Yep, and searching Barong or Avatar. Fire King Avatar is here. Getting summoned. And that's it.
Just about what you expect from Fire Kings.
Garunix gonna come out in the standby phase to pop the field, having one negate for one of the Dark Lords with the Fire King Avatar. So he is probably gonna use both Extra and Nastin effect to disrupt that negation. And if there's a possible Book of Moon, he can dodge both the Fire King monster on the field and possible discard another card. But yeah, there is Book of Moon on the Avatar. Interesting, not using the double negate and the Book of Moon on his own card. Traza deciding to go that way. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
Extrail coming out and gonna negate the Garunix, Sanctified in the Grave, boosting his life points back to 4700.
Ouroboros' effect is also looking very likely, but the Cosmic...
Oh, Cosmic Cyclone, oh boy.
Probably could have returned Arvada, perhaps.
No, I think he's rather going for the second effect of Ouroboros now, and gonna banish a card from the graveyard, possible Garunix.
Yeah, but now Garunix will be on field.
He's getting resummoned, and then get bounced again.
There's the bounce.
Is he going in for game turn? At first he is copying Banishment, setting up the fight again.
Getting the Sanctified back, subsequently setting it. And yeah, it's looking to go for lethal.
Are we seeing another Battle in Boxer Veil? There's the kite rod. And so he triggered Destiny Draw.
Yep.
Going for a possible second copy of Fire King Island.
Yeah, I probably think that's his best bet right now.
Since we know that there's a Dark Lord Sanctified set.
Yeah, but even then, still, that's just not one negate but two. Not sure if that's enough, even with a Destiny drawn card. Depends what the other card
facing,
is.
Definitely facing a strong board here.
De-draw into CC. Yeah, but that way you don't have enough materials for a possible Utopia Ray, and even then DLP doesn't allow you to. Yeah, he has to have Onslaught, I suppose, as well. Destiny drawn card was indeed an island, as you mentioned,
yep.
Drizzels.
Going to destroy the Fire King Garunix that got returned to the hand by his Evils from Ouroboros last turn, searching another avatar. Just gonna continue the grind game of exchanging negates and Garunix effects.
Yeah, pretty fun. And interactive.
Yeah, but I think that's gonna be pretty over.
Yeah, it's looking very much over. Just one negate here and that's it. Opting to get rid of the Ishal from the field.
Going for contact, possible desire play to send either the face down avatar or the face up Goronix.
Yeah, that's the desire.
With Book of Moon and one Cosmic, 2 tech cards are already gone. Are we gonna see another Book of Moon possible to reset the Ouroboros effect? Is that game Gabe? There is no Gabe on the lineup, I'm sorry, but this could be game for HeyZZy.
Well said. I think Ouroboros still has the target one card in your opponent's graveyard banish effect, so he could just banish the Barong and Arvada will not be able to float that way. And that should be looking like game. Unless another Kiteroid, but that's not looking likely.
Not using the Ouroboros effect, interesting. Avata is gonna float. Gonna float into Garonix again. Is he gonna destroy the Garonix by battle? Yes. Is he gonna float into a possible baby chicken? Was that a misplay of not using the Ouroboros effect?
Yeah, I need to re-verify the duel log maybe. But I'm pretty sure he didn't use that effect.
No, we see there's still one material detached to the Ouroboros and he used the
yeah, he used the bounce
field and he used the artifact. Yeah, Ericsson mentioning he is probably low on time. Maybe he's under like 10 or 20 seconds, can't go for all the plays he wants to.
Yeah, definitely. But hopefully it won't get severely punished, I suppose. But still,
we will see.
Sanctified.
Chuchu is back, destroying his his newly drawn Barong. Searching for another avatar, I suppose, or for
Would be his last copy of Arvada if he goes for that one.
No.
If he goes for Garunix, then it's probably looking unlikely on how to summon him. So there's the last Arvada. Interesting.
Oh, that's a really interesting move. Setting his face down Fire King Island to destroy his avatar, floating into the Garonix. And he's attacking over the Naston, I suppose. And he's gonna activate Sanctified to negate the Desire and get the Desire back to 3000.
Even discarding the Tez, revealing.
Oh yeah, Tez for sure coming in huge, but Garunix comes back, destroys the whole field. Barong is getting destroyed, searching for... Was that Circle of the Fire Kings?
Yeah,
no,
I'm unsure why the Tez was used there. The grave, okay. Here's the grave for the Dark Lord player, so we see a contact, we see plenty of Dark Lord monsters, but no banishment.
But it doesn't matter, he's just going to another rank 3, another rank 4 exceed with 3 materials, Delta was pop.
Yeah.
And that's game.
Yeah. Not the best showing, I suppose, from the...
Yeah, I think Dark Lord could have played that a bit differently. Choo being really
Dark
angry in
Lord's
the
bad,
chat.
please clap
That
for me.
deserves an
I
LMAO,
am
pal.
very brave.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit sad to watch towards the end. Low timer, forcing HeyZZy to perhaps misplay a bit, but I suppose...
Nonetheless, we are going at 6 and 5 for Lost Tribe, leaving Lorenzo and Lordi left for Diffusion. Fake6 going 5 and 1 now.
Yeah. And speaking of which, EGAD91, thank you for the sub. 33rd month subbing to Duel Links Team Wars, thank you. What was the message? Dark Lord's bad. Please clap for me. I am very brave. Well, we'll be seeing if that wish will be delivered by one of the remaining players from Diffusion, either Lordi or Lorenzo. Have seen someone entering the table, and it will be Lorenzo. Zero Kaiba, Yusudi, looking like a Blue Eyes.
Lorenzo with blue eyes. Oh, I'm not sure if he is enjoying that pair, but let's see.
Even more so with going with Blue Eyes first. Could opt potentially to banish his second deck to repeat Blue Eyes.
Dark Lord's going first again. There we see a banishment searching contact, not extra, okay. So he's maybe going for the Dark Lord plays instead of stick and chair.
Yeah, or yeah, perhaps already had the Ixchel in hand.
And another Dark Lord card, discarding extra and Uko. Contact in hand. There's the contact, no stick and chair play. To answer the question in the chat, Lost Tribe is not a new team. It's their second season in Team Wars. They finished 5 and 5 in their first season, being the last season, Season 8. They started really well, being 5 and 1 after 6 weeks. And yeah, was really sad to see that they lost the last 4 weeks in a row and made them miss possible playoffs. But yeah, they added Taha as a coach for the season, who is very experienced in Team Wars, so I'm sure they're gonna do a lot better this season.
Yeah, already having proved that with the first week.
Yeah, winning against Divine and now even coming back after the great start of our MCS champion, now HeyZZy turning it around.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned earlier that whenever 3D plays, and he mostly goes positive, but his team loses. Now, I'm hoping it wasn't a caster curse or anything.
No, maybe it's reduced just cursed. Melody, definitely strong, but discarding cards of consonant, so no stone or anything in hand. And interesting to mention as well, the Uko back of HeyZZy put a Nastin in the grave. There's alternative. Are we gonna see a Sanctified Dark Lord to protect the X-Shell? Most likely gonna tribute the Uko back for the Sanctified. If there is Sanctified face down. No, he is using X-Shell to copy Banishment and possible Searching Fortress.
Mm-hmm. Probably that's the play, yeah.
So the back row rather looking like a Book of Moon? Or maybe Cosmic Cyclone. There, maybe it's a Cosmic Cyclone set, and that's the reason why he didn't use Book of Moon or Sanctified earlier. Setting 2 cards, no Cosmic Cyclone in the end phase.
Mm-hmm. Another interesting thing to note is HeyZZy is at 2000, so level tuning could be coming in play if he wants that.
Yeah, if he's summoning stick or chair, Lorenzo needs to respond to that straight, otherwise he can go into a possible Deltaros. And there is the chair. Are we gonna see an interruption now, or is level tuning coming in? So thinking about that.
Yeah, still with 2 back row he can still try to do something. No Dark Lord spells or traps in the grave. There's a
No
level
response.
tuning.
Level tuning coming in, tuning the Ukobak and the X-Chill into level 4. Is he summoning an Ouroboros? Is he summoning Deltaros to kick one back row? Or maybe he's even summoning a Deltaros, chaining his back row, since Lorenzo can't respond to the Deltaros. Summon, there's Deltaros coming in using the effect of... Oh no, I'm mistaken. There's no stick, so there's no destruction on summon.
Yeah.
My bad. There's only the Deltaros effect. Destroying a fat angels.
Interesting bluff there.
Yep. But yeah, really unfortunate hand. Started with cards of consonants that was dead, discarded that for melody. And decided not to use the ancient rules on blue eyes.
Yeah.
Because he could have forced the actual out.
Welcome to the stream, guys. Popeye, Ericsson.
Using banishment. No, sorry. Contact, get the Nastin back, copy the banishment. Amdus being the only card in hand. I'm very much confused what the game plan of HeyZZy is. Deciding not to destroy the alternative. I'm still even more confused what his back row is. Is it a Dead Cosmic Cyclone? Is it a Sanctified Dark Lords that didn't get used for whatever reasons last turn?
Yeah, I'm just as clueless as you. Hopefully, it's looking to be an unused Sanctified. He didn't really search for it, so has to be it. Using the skill, adding the poly. Looking to deal with the board.
Twin Burst Dragon coming out from Lorenzo. Going in on the Deltaros. Are we gonna see a possible back row now? It was indeed Sanctified the whole time. Holy Jesus. Why didn't he use that earlier? He could have used that turn to tribute the Ukobak, negate the alternative. Really, really interesting. Let's see where is that gonna lead him to. And he's discarding the Amdus.
Not sure about the Amdusk discard there. So he's got banishment still, but no contact just yet. Surely must be looking to add it.
Now he is down to the Dark Lord cycle, facing alternative and the Twin Burst Dragon, and possible 2 back rows, so that's gonna be really hard to maintain.
And for all we know, even though he's got no cards in hand, there could still be a possibility of TDH or Book of Moon. We have seen that variant run around.
Yep. So I expect Lorenzo to win this match, or to win this game at least, since the Dark Lord circling alone is not gonna win it here.
Let's wait and see. So the contact will be used. Does not have any banishment, so only a revive or a negate are possible.
Summoning
Okobak.
back the X-Shell, summoning back the Okobak. Now he is putting in a banishment in the graveyard, most likely taking quite a long time for that. So possible going Isalo on timer again. Oh no, that's a response from Lorenzo. TTH on X-Shell and Nastin. There is no test anymore. Contact is in the deck. Oh, that looks like good night.
Yeah. Guess the best bet is to use that Nastin effect and get some life points back. But yeah, I'm not sure if even the last card in his hand can save him. Unless it's, I don't know, banishment. But even then, banishment doesn't really do anything except desire. Yeah, alternative. What's his grave like? Book of Moon. Okay, so he's gonna reset the alternative and it will be able to attack again. Pretty sure. Yeah. And that's game.
Going into a 6-6 now, equaling the score once again. Lorenzo still with his first deck being Blue Eyes. And now we're finally gonna see either Money or Frost coming in. That's gonna be super hype. Now, Money K, the brother of Max K, let's fucking go.
Is he actually the brother?
No, he's not.
Just like how 3Lee is Victor Lee's disciple. I mean, after all, that's why he won MCS, right?
No. Max K being in the chat saying he's in the better team, FM. Saying why should he join Diffusion, while I'm gonna question that call out quite hard looking on the 2 last seasons. I don't think FM is actually better than Diffusion, but yeah, everybody up to their own opinions. There, FM having indeed a lot of off-season changes, losing great players like Edu and Zangaof, people like Black Jesus quitting, PDS left as their former leader, and now they added a lot of fresh faces. So gonna be interesting to see how FM is doing, but they're definitely not as strong as before anymore. And we are waiting for the next player from Lost Tribe.
Yeah. In the meantime, make sure to check the multi-Twitch link. Should be having... Okay, it doesn't have the last...
There's only one game up, being Rafflesia ID against Pharaohs. That is 6-6 at the moment, facing a Lunar Light into water. And it's definitely not looking good for Lunar Light, for water, since there's 2 Lunar Light Saber Dances on the field.
In the meantime, you can also check out the media in the bottom left. We have the Twitter, the Discord, and the YouTube. Especially the YouTube will be starting up this season, or rather this week. We will be putting out the VODs of all of the matches from Season 7, all the Team War stocks, and additional YouTube exclusive content. it's just highlights I'm planning to do, and maybe down the road interviews with the players and questions. Okay, now there was a slight issue. Now the last game, yeah, in the multi you can watch Phoenix against Sky Parameters as well. And let's see who joined the table. So we have Money.
Arnie K coming in. Arnie against Lorenzo. What is he gonna use to counter Blue Eyes? Another Water Dex, perhaps?
Could be looking. Without Drizzles, how can Diffusion recover?
I think they're fairly decent. They're 4-0 in Clan Wars today, facing 1% there. It's gonna be a very hype match today. And they're gonna do pretty well here in Team Wars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can definitely bounce back after first week.
Still waiting for Money to come to the table.
Mm-hmm.
May the power of Max K be with Money, so he can challenge Lorenzo. Lorenzo being the best player of Diffusion in the last 2 seasons, having over 20 wins each.
That's pretty good.
Max K calling out that he is coaching Manny. Let's see if that is true and if that is gonna lead him somewhere.
HeyZZy playing in TW1 time. Probably in in an off-season league like Winter League or Summer League. The first and last time I played in Winter League was when the last one was, and I went I think 4-4. So I think that's average. I miss Winter League. It was a pretty fun off-season little thing. New, fresh format, 3v3, as far as Team Wars is concerned, I guess.
No, but pretty hard to organize and lacking of manpower to do that again, what I can understand quite well.
Yeah. At least the main season is going really good. So I've been let known that they're just checking a couple of things. Still got quite a few moments that we can take a look at the chat and discuss. So to remind everyone, we still have not only the currently ongoing games of Pharaohs against Rafflesia ID and Phoenix against Sky Parameters, but also later at 3 PM we have Smogon against Abusement Park, and at 5 PM we have Sun Clan and Modern Empire to finish the week 2.
Yeah, especially Smogon against APK, gonna be a really interesting match.
Definitely, I'm gonna ref that one. We'll be watching it. Really curious to see how it turns out, because in season 8 I believe I've also refereed their match there, Smogon against Abusement Park, and it was pretty rough. for the side of APK. So looking to see if APK will bounce back, or Smogon will take another match under their belt against Abusement Park.
Yeah, we definitely had the big Karakuri streak there last season, and I'm sure APK is, yeah, really ready to not make anything like that happen again.
Mm.
Still waiting for money coming to the table. There he is.
Yeah.
Is the game start now?
Max saying that next week Forbidden Memories will face Abusement Park. That's also a pretty good one. Two pretty OG teams. One Season 1 and one Season 2, I believe.
Yeah. Let's go, boys. Start the game.
Let's go. And before it's actually a duel we cannot spectate because somehow it got glitched. Hopefully not.
I'm gonna check that real quick.
Okay, there we go. So finally, we are back into action. Sorry about that delay.
And we are going in with the water deck to counter Blue Eyes. That took a long time to discuss about that counter. Let's see if it works. We have Lorenzo going first with Blue Eyes. Hopefully not breaking completely. There's Sage.
Yeah.
Searching a stone.
Sage is a good sign. Will we be seeing cards of consonance or a melody? We'll see the melody. That's a spirit turn 1.
Melody again. Nice.
Yeah. And this time happily discarding the ancients.
That's gonna be really hard for money to break through that board.
Yeah, definitely
yeah,
agreed.
If some deck can do it, then it's probably Water Diva Infantry with the possible TTH. Definitely not over yet. No back row from Blue Eyes.
At least that's a good sign for money. Opts for the Dragon Spirit. So a possible tag out is not out of the question.
Yeah, there's Blue Eyes in the hand for sure. We know that due to Melody.
Yeah, also probably really wanting to get rid of the Dragon Spirit from the field to revive next turn with Azurice. Get rid of one TTH maybe, or one Hookah Moon. Infantry.
Into an Angler. That's not looking too hot.
Yeah. Any other normal summon perhaps, or will we be seeing the skill? We will be seeing it.
Going to an Hopewoven.
Now that I think of it, I haven't. I've always skipped every single animation, so I'm just gonna leave them to play.
He is gonna attack the Dragon Spirit of White. Tagging out, interesting. Not sure if that was needed. Decide not to kill the Blue Eyes. That's even more interesting. End of turn, tagging out into Azure Eyes. Was it a possible mid-play of not clearing the field, since the blue eyes on the field is now unaffected by cards like TTH? He could have fairly easy cleared it with his Hobwoven. Gonna revive the Dragon Spirit of White now, gonna get rid of one of Money's back rows. That's really not looking good for Water.
Yeah, more so considering that I believe the last card in his hand is something that isn't able to be normal summoned by heavy infantry, so I don't know if he runs another angler or something, but it's not looking too hot.
No.
Light Imprisoning Mirror.
Oh, not Shadow, Light Imprisoning Mirror. That's definitely a good tech card against this matchup.
Yeah, you don't often see them, but when you do, you're pretty happy.
Ultimate Dragons getting activated. Is he gonna summon a big owl, big blue eyes Ultimate Dragon now? That's a very good question of Dex in the chat, why he didn't flip up the Light Imprisoning Mirror earlier, preventing the summon of the Dragon Spirit of White. Maybe due to a possible clocked field that he didn't want to get like a normal summon on the field of a level 1 tuner going into a possible Vermilion Dragon Mech. No.
Yeah.
Lorenzo added the Poly to the hand. Still considering if you want to use it this turn or not. And what the possible second back row is. Both the Azure Eyes and Vanilla Blue Eyes are still protected till the end of the turn.
I don't know. Light Imprisoning Mirror is really good there. Obviously negates every single effect pretty much, but Dragon Spirit will tribute itself for no effect and at least get the tuner out. Can still be targeted, so if there's a back row it could have been used there, but instead will opt for a Synchro Summon.
Oh, there's the Vermilion we are talking about. Destroying the Light Imp? No, destroying the Hobwoven.
Yeah.
Floating into infantry. Still curious what the second back row is.
Yeah, that has to make the difference there because, as I assumed earlier, I'm pretty sure the card in his hand couldn't have been normal summoned by the heavy infantry. So if it's something like an angler, and you draw into a back row, I think it could just be game for Lorenzo.
On the other hand, at the end of this turn, the protection is gone from Azure Eyes. So if that's a possible TTH set and he top decks into a Diva, that can definitely turn it around.
Yeah. It all depends there on that back row.
No, that's definitely not a Diva. Set another card, set a monster face down. And back to Lorenzo. Using Vermilion Dragon Mech again to destroy the monster.
Or for going for the mirror. I suppose you can, yeah, you can get back alternative and summon it, or Dragon Spirit.
ancient rules, summoning the Dragon Spirit of White.
It's fairly good. We can now note that TTH cannot be activated, so the other two either have to be dead TTH or yeah, that's it.
And Money scoops it up, not willing to reveal any further informations. Lorenzo taking the game, and it's 7-6. Now, are we gonna see the second and last repeat of Lost Tribe repeating the water into the blue eyes, or are we gonna see Money second deck?
And seeing, yeah, repeat. Repeat
Okay,
2 out of
repeat
2
is-
for Lost Tribe.
We're not gonna see deck what was maybe a possible level tuning Starcraft Dark Lord, since he played that very successful in the MCS yesterday. Now having a second chance with Water Exit. Lorenzo still on his first deck, being 2-0 now. Blue Eyes going first again. Can Lorenzo open Melody his third game in a row?
Let's see. Lorenzo still going first.
Sage again.
Melody or Cards of Consonance?
And there's the Melody again. Third game with Blue Eyes, third Melody. Discarding a Dragon Spirit of White this time.
Yeah,
So
that indicates he's still got Cards of Consonance, right?
most likely, or not willing to discard the.
Yeah. Well, we now know that
Stonelet.
his hand is composed of the Ancients and 2 Blue Eyes.
One Blue Eyes at least. Spirit Dragon turn 1 again.
Yeah, I suppose you do want.
This?
Yeah. Diva one time.
Yeah, no Diva last game. Maybe he got it this time. Maybe with a possible light imprisoning mirror again.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna be really hard to stop the Dragon Spirit of White or Azure Eyes.
Thinking about it, discussing the options.
And there is Diva into infantry. Summoning a possible third monster from the hand. Maybe he is going into Dweller and Hopewoven to clear the field. Let's see. Summoning a marksman. There's Abyss Dweller. Are we gonna see a Silent Angler from the hand? Set 1. No Angler, just going to the end phase. Interesting.
Well, now it puts Lorenzo in a really weird position.
Yeah, we know he got a White Stone in his hand and normal Blue Eyes.
I think he's got 2 Blue Eyes actually. He added 2 Blue Eyes with the Melody, so he already had the alternative in hand.
Oh, that is true. He really added 2 Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
He's gonna tag out.
Yeah. I'm not sure how the Chin will go though. Will Azure Eyes be chilling 2 or will the infantry be? It will protect.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good play. That's not how it works. Money basically wasted his infantry pop there.
And now we'll also have his back row ridden off by the Dragon Spirit if it goes through.
Oh, was that a deadly misplay? This is turning the game around.
Lance.
Oh, not the best back row you want to see here. Yeah, that infantry pop was definitely not the best idea. Normal summoning the White Stone, going into a Vermilion Dragon mech, maybe?
Yeah, and that way he can get the alternative back, and that should be game.
And he can even use Ultimate Dragons. Yeah, that is game over. If he had the infantry pop here, that would be really good. To at first disrupt the synchro, to stop the... Not even using the Dweller here to stop anything. He just realizes it's game over.
Yeah. I mean, if he wouldn't get the alternative back, he would just fuse, so...
No.
Clearly, not wanting to do anything.
Not looking too well anymore. That's gonna be 8 and 6 for Diffusion, leaving Frost as the last player.
Marksman versus the world, not even. Turn voice lines on, but that's pretty slow, Ohimi. Oh. Gonna let this animation play. It's too late, guys. No voice lines for the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. And that's it. So money, his repeat not paying off and putting Lost Tribe down to their very last player. Frost
being the last resort for Lost Tribe.
And once again we're seeing Blue Eyes streak. First we have seen from the side of HeyZZy of Lost Tribe, and now Lorenzo going 3-0 with it.
Yeah, showing that water is not always working as the best counter, at least in this format.
Does help that Lorenzo did go first with Spirit Dragon as well.
Yeah, basically every game was Melody, that was crazy.
Yeah. Very good openings. So we're looking to see if that continues for this match, for this duel against Frost. It's back on the table. You want to see TG. I get that sentiment, Warrior, and yeah, sadly, no TGs thus far. Maybe Frost, maybe, I don't know, in the back, Lordy. But it's probably not looking very likely.
Zane, is that Cyber Dragons from Frost or?
Let's see. Speaking of TGs, we're seeing them on the mat and sleeves, so there's your TGs, Warrior. Going first, Frost will be.
Cyber Dragon Core. Let's go.
Go, Cyber Dragon Core.
He's waiting a long time for that. Set 1, set 2, oh boy, that looks like a Cyber Dragon brick.
Oh no. Cards consonants right off the top. Sage normal summon into Melody one time.
One time? You mean the fourth time in a row? One time, oh boy.
One time
I
against
don't know
Frost.
what Lorenzo is drawing here is insane.
As the second Ancients. Oh,
Wow.
that's huh.
Zero attack Sage going in for lethal right now, right here. Can Frost stop it? No. Zero damage applied.
Testing for their drowning.
Oh yeah, let's do the drowning on the zero attack Sage.
Lo-Fi did mention in the chat open drowning one time. Well, seemingly could have opened it, but could have also not activated it.
Five cards. Where's the Storm? Where's the Fusion Gate combo? Come on, Frost. Show something.
Show us the core.
Don't misplay with Cyber Dragon, otherwise I'm gonna be really sad.
As sad as last week.
Oh yeah, last week was already horrible, and what I saw like yesterday was...
Oh
let's
yeah.
call it question.
Yesterday was something else as well.
Cyber Twin going into the Hobo and Spider Shark with infantry detached, that was really sad.
I wonder if week 2 will be worse or better than week 1, but probably safe to assume that both weeks are sad for you.
Cyber Dragon, the OG one, another back row, 21 damage if he's letting that through. Still not looking hot, no support gate combo, there's the Book of Moon, wanna keep his Sage alive, he's gonna chain an overflow. Nothing, that's gonna be a synchro summon.
Really nothing from the side of Frost. And we'll also have an alternative coming down to the field. That's another level 8. We do know he has a stone in hand and a normal summon available, so pretty much the synchro summon cannot be denied. It's only looking to bait any type of back row.
Summoning alternative. You're gonna go into a Dragon Spirit of White? Yeah. I'm getting so confused. Cyber Dragon not popping off.
Yeah.
Now
It's pretty sad to see.
He's popping the face down. OG Cyber Dragon making a possible overflow live again. That's interesting. Going Ultimate Dragons.
Okay. Now that he popped the Cyber Dragon, I mean, would you still go for the Spirit? I suppose you want to get rid of the alternative from the field that way, so probably could go into a Vermilion as well. Look to end the game on this turn, but it is a Spirit.
Gonna make another Synchro Summon.
Yep.
Book of Moon to prevent that.
Still currently lethal on the board, so still needs one more card to deal with either the Spirit or the Blue Eyes.
Is there a possible Drowning Mirror for set?
Does have the Ancients as well in the grave. Could be looking to add the alternative.
And he can make a Fusion Summon.
That as well. Plenty of choices considering he did reveal 2 Blue Eyes from hand and has one on the field.
Going in. Any drowning? No drowning. Takes...
No drowning.
3. Maybe now.
Second
Book
book.
of Moon. He's gonna dodge that. To
Yeah.
summon the...
Seemingly no
Right.
other cars to be chained as well, so probably no overflow set, but at the very least Frost is below 2000, can summon 3 Protos.
Yeah. But now he needs a Fusion Gate, a support, and a Cyberlord Fusion to go into Parasicroid, and then Chimera Tech Overdragon with at least 5600 for game. And if he's not doing that this turn, he's not gonna win the game. So are we gonna see Parasicroid combo like ACT did today? Or is this game over?
So many questions, so little answers. Let us see.
Well, to make it easier, no gate, no win.
There's a skill. That's the first step. The second step has to be Fusion Gate. Off the
There's
top.
the Fusion Gate. Okay, he doesn't need to use support right now. He can also pop his face down overflow and search goes into Cyber and Dragon. Okay, that's not how the gate combo works. Sets another card. I am fairly confused. But he deals 3500 damage over the face down stone. What is his back row? There's no overflow and no support.
Hmm. See if we'll see nothing. Seemingly looked like there was no chainable card. Really curious to see what the phase downs are. There's the Exit Shokan.
Elio, possible third Book of Moon maybe?
I don't know, we'll see now. Curious to see if Frost would like to reveal that information. Tribute 3. Tribute 2.
Oh, Storm and Cyberlord. Rest, please. And he's using the Fusion Gate! No!
Oh my god.
His ace move from playoffs last season again, attempting to summon a Twin Burst Dragon with his opponent's Fusion Gate. But Frost is scooping it up 9 and 6 for the fusion.
That's some disrespect right there from from Lorenzo.
Yeah, he had the Cyberlord fusion set, but that was not useful, since there was no OG Cyber Dragon on the field or in the banished pile. He could not go into couldn't go into a Chimera Tech Overdragon. He plays Parasicroid, I assume, but you can't Cyberload into Parasicroid from the banished pile.
Okay, so safe to assume probably that his last deck could be water. Let's see the Diva one time. There
Using
it is.
Cyber Dragon over water. This thing.
Yeah, guys, make sure to always join early if you want to join in on those match predictions. Let's see the odds actually. 31% for Diffusion and 69 nice percent for Lost Tribe. So the 11 ones that voted for Diffusion should be pretty excited right now, especially Hypebeast with 12,000 of them. Decent turn 1 from Frost. Has the pop, has the back row.
But yeah, I still wonder why Frost didn't went with water first.
Yeah, Tenman's in the chat saying that they didn't send water after what happened to money. Book of Moon right off the top to deal with the Abyss Dweller. Sage and Melody for the 4th time. It's a stone, so will it be a Sage effect from the hand? No, will be denied by the Book of Moon. And that's it for Lorenzo's turn, so pretty much nothing compared to his last games. Brick Ice could be coming in yet again.
For the first time, not opening broken.
Yeah.
I mean, the last game was not amazing either, just Frost bricked even harder with Cyber Dragon.
Yeah, pretty much. Really would like this match to go even more the distance, more close. And this could be the start of it.
We are already 2.5 hours in here.
That's true.
And as far as I know, in 30 minutes, the Clan Wars match of Diffusion is starting.
Yeah, so they should be looking likely to close.
On the other hand, the last 2 remaining players of Diffusion, Lorenzo and Lord, are not on their Clan Wars roster, so they're not exactly needed for that, since Lord is on XO and Lorenzo is on Vocal Swords. There's a TTH from Blue Eyes attempting to destroy the Marksman and the Dweller.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a big one.
That's a really big one. Leaving him with only 1 back row and Silent Angler.
Yeah, and now you just hope for the back row to be once again a Book of Moon or perhaps a TTH. But yeah, it was pretty much known that he had Sage in the hand after normal summoning the Ancients last turn. So there goes the back row.
Oh boy, that's really not looking good for Lost Tribe.
Is it the TDH?
There is the TTH. Is he gonna dodge it?
Oh.
Yep, oh boy.
Yeah, at this point.
Facing up 1 Blue Eyes, another one in the end phase. Spirit effect to get another card to the end next turn. I don't know, if he's not top decking a few divas now in a row, that's good night.
Yeah. 2 divas in 14 cards. I'm not sure what the percentage of that is, but we will see just now. Destiny Draw activated. Let's see it.
Can he top deck diva? Tension. No, that's an Acro Valley. No.
No. And I suppose that is it for Lost Tribe's run against Diffusion. Both teams are now 1-1.
Lorenzo going in to take game number 5, going 5-0 with Blue Eyes. 3D starting the race with 4-2 with his water deck, and Lorenzo closing it out. And except for HeyZZy's streak with Blue Eyes, there was not much today from Lost Tribe.
Yeah, there was their starter picks didn't really work out, and as well as their initial counter picks. 3D really did well early on to secure the lead, and Lorenzo managed to climb it back after HeyZZy took a pretty big lead to stabilize. So congratulations to Diffusion for the win. Maybe we can check in for an interview.
Yeah, let's see if we can get somebody from Diffusion maybe on the interview.
Did that Blue Eyes use any karma yet? No, I'm pretty sure it didn't run the standard back row that you usually see. We have seen him run TDH and Book of Moon.
Yeah.
Naruto 10 and 6, yeah. Diffusion's initial match against. Okay, wait. Let me just switch the scene. Lost Tribe's initial match against Divine was a 10 and 6, and Diffusion's match up against SunClan was a 10 and 7. So not much different, but I'm not sure how those games exactly went. If there were 2 or 3 huge streaks from each side. 3D and Lorenzo managing to combine for 9 total wins.
Yeah, Diffusion now being at 1-1 and +1 RD. Lost Tribe being at 1-1 and +0 RD. FHX being at 1-1 and -4 RD. So the division is really close.
Definitely. Really looking to discuss it maybe on a Team War Talks next week. See how things turn out. Seemingly no one is looking out for an interview, so we could just be closing in for this. Let me see if there's anyone to raid. I believe Night Fox is online with Phoenix against Sky Parameters. So let me see the channel and start the raid. Any closing thoughts, maybe?
Yeah, I think we saw a pretty interesting war, especially after the starter of 3Ds, and HeyZZy turned it around with Blue Eyes, just for Diffusion to show they can play Blue Eyes themselves. Lorenzo going 5-0. So yeah, pretty interesting. 2 different versions of Blue Eyes though, since Lorenzo was playing TTH, and HeyZZy playing discard traps, including Ultimate Providence, what is maybe not super common, but won him in a few games. And then yeah, his level tuning Dark Lord came in and clutched a few things out. But yeah, ultimately Diffusion being stronger and taking this win for today. And I think that's it.
Yeah, really well summarized for this match, Drizzels. Thank you for joining me today. And for everyone, thank you for watching. Make sure to check out the socials in the bottom left, especially the YouTube, which will have content out very soon. Thank you, and see you another time later today at 3 p.m. for another match of the week. See ya.
Okay, peace out.